Hi, UK Permanent Residence 2023 for international students. Are you looking to make the UK your permanent home? If you're obtaining permanent residence, also known as Identified Leave to Remain ILR, is a crucial step. This stage grants non-UK citizens the right to live and work in the UK without any immigration restriction and can serve as a pathway to British citizenship. However, the process of obtaining permanent residence (PRUK) can be complex and overwhelming with strict eligibility criteria and a lengthy application process. What is permanent residence in the UK? Permanent residence, also known as Identified Leave to Remain (ILR), is a status granted to non-UK citizens who have been living in the UK legally for a certain period of time. It allows individuals to live and work in the UK without any immigration restriction, and it can serve as a stepping stone to becoming a British citizenship. What are the eligibility requirements for permanent residence in the UK? The eligibility requirement for permanent residence (PRUK) depends on the type of visa you currently hold or the type of visa you have previously held. Before applying for PR, you need to provide stay proof in UK, various depending on the visa type you have. Serial number, visa category, study duration. Number 1, marriage or unmarried partner to UK citizen, 2 years. Number 2, lawful stay on any basis, long stay, 10 years. Number 3, unlawful stay, 14 years. Number 4, Tier 1 and Tier 2 work permit, 5 years. Number 5, investor, sportsperson, business owner or 5 years. Number 6, ancestry, 5 years. Eligibility requirement for EU EEA citizens. EU EEA citizens who have been living in the UK for 5 years or more can apply for permanent residence in the UK. To be eligible, you must meet the following requirements. You must have been living in the UK continuously for 5 years. You must not have spent more than 6 months outside of the UK in any given year. You must have been exercising your treaty rights during your time in the UK. This means that you must have been working, studying, or self-employed. Eligibility requirement for non-EU EEA citizens. Non-EU EEA citizens who have been living in the UK for 5 years or more can also apply for permanent residence. To be eligible, you must meet the following requirements. You must have been living in the UK continuously for 5 years. You must have had a valid visa during your time in the UK. You must not have spent more than 180 days outside of the UK in any given year. You must not have any criminal convictions or immigration violation. What are the documents required for permanent residence (PRUK)? Proof of identity. You will need to provide a valid passport or travel documents to prove your identity. Proof of residency. You must show that you have been living in the UK continuously for the past 5 years. You can provide documents such as utility bills, bank statement, and rental agreements to prove your residency. Employment or self-employment records. You must provide evidence of your employment or self-employment in the UK. This can include payslips, P16s, and tax documents. English language and life in the UK test certificates. To prove your knowledge of English language and life in the UK, you may need to provide certificates for these tests. You may need to provide a criminal record certificate from any country where you have lived for more than 12 months in the past 10 years. Tuberculosis test result. If you are applying for certain countries, you may need to provide tuberculosis test results. Evidence of relationship. If you are applying as a dependent, you may need to provide evidence of your relationship with the main applicants, such as marriage or birth certificates. How to apply for permanent residence in the UK. If you are looking to apply for permanent residence PR UK, also known as Identified Leaves to Remain ILR in the UK, there are specific steps that you need to follow. Here's comprehensive guide on how to apply for permanent residence in the UK. Check your eligibility. Before applying for permanent residence, you need to check whether you meet the eligibility criteria. The criteria depends on the type of visa you hold or have held previously. You must have been living in the UK continuously for 5 years, and you must not have any criminal convictions or immigration violation. Prepare the required documents. Once you have checked your eligibility, you need to gather the required documents. The documents you need will depending on your circumstances, but you will generally need to provide proof of your identity, residency in the UK, employment or self-employment, and knowledge of the English language and life in the UK. Submit your application. Once you have all the required documents, you can submit your application for permanent residence. You can apply online or by post, and you must pay a fee. After submitting your application, you will receive a confirmation letter from the Home Office. Attend biometric appointment. After submitting your application, you will need to attend a biometric appointment where your fingerprints and photographs will be taken. Wait for a decision. The processing time for permanent residence application can vary, but the Home Office aims to process application within 6 months. You can check the progress of your application online, and you may be asked to attend an interview or provide additional information. What is the processing time for UK permanent residence? The processing time for permanent residence PR UK application can vary depending on the complexity of your case and the volume of application being processed. However, the Home Office aims to process applications within 6 months. Benefits of permanent residence in the UK. Obtaining British nationality comes with several benefits, including the right to live and work in the UK without any immigration restriction, the ability to apply for British citizenship after 1 year of obtaining permanent residence, access to public funds such as healthcare and education, the ability to sponsor family members to join you in the UK. Obtaining permanent residence PR in the UK is a significant achievement that can open up a range of opportunity by meeting the eligibility criteria and providing the necessary documents. You can apply for permanent residence and enjoy the benefits that come with it. Apply link and all other official links are available in video description. Thanks.